Everyday life's happening. Some days are more eventful. Others, living protected with insurance you can depend on changes your life for the better. We insure the people and things you care about. Not Agency. We'll help you find the right coverage so when life happens, you have the right insurance protection for your family and business. When life happens, live protected. Agency for all your insurance needs.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, July the 25th. Here we are in the middle of summer. We've got hot weather, and Dr. CB Chastain is with us. Good to have you here, Dr. CB Chastain.
Good to see you.
Pet health is our topic.
Right.
And we want to deal with how to avoid heat strokes in our pets, because that could very easily happen, couldn't it?
Heat stroke's one of those things that where you can kill your pet with kindness. You know, like obesity is another one, but heat stroke often happens because people are trying to be nice to their pets, taking them with them to the store and things like that, and then they wind up being in a hot car too long.
Or even out running and playing in the midday heat.
That's right. Or especially if they bike with them, or if they rollerblade with them, because dogs, even athletic dogs, can only keep up with somebody on a bike or a rollerblade for so long, and they'll get heat stroke pretty easily.
So what you want to make sure is that if you're going out and you normally take your dog with you in the car, if it's a warm day, and even not a hot day, but even a warm day, if you leave that dog in the car, the temperature can shoot up well over 100 degrees very quickly. Right.
There's a pretty conventional cutoff now. People say that if it's above 70 degrees, you should not take your pet in the car.
Okay.
Unless they're going to go in and out with you. Yeah.
With you.
Because even at 70 degrees, after 30 minutes, it can get to be 120 degrees in a closed car. Mm-hmm. If it starts out higher than that, it can get over 140 degrees in a car. Yeah. And so it only takes minutes in that type of heat to cause heat stroke.
And the other thing to keep in mind is if you're out playing with your dog, playing ball or playing frisbee, in the heat of the day, don't do it too long.
No.
And make sure you have water. I had an incident many years ago with my dog Shadow, and it wasn't that hot of a day, but we were running and playing, and all at once I could tell something was happening with Shadow, and he couldn't walk. And immediately we took him, carried him up the hill, and we turned on the hose, cold water, and cooled him down that way, and he came out of it.
People don't realize that even walking with them in high heat can cause problems, especially if they have short noses, if they're brachycephalic, if they're older, or otherwise have compromised cardiopulmonary function. Those can do it. And if they're walk on concrete or asphalt, that makes it even worse. So if you take your dog for a walk, you ought to pay attention to how they're acting, stop every once in a while in the shade on grass, and offer them water.
And bring water with them, right? If people want more information, is there a website they can go to?
Yes, it's the Veterinary Health Center.
Okay.
VHC.Missouri.edu.
The University of Missouri Veterinary Health Center, it's called now.
Right.
Okay. They have 24-hour service there, emergency service.
Right.
All right, Dr. CB Chastain, thank you so much for coming
Paul.
by. Pleasure having you here. Now we turn to Liz Sensintaffar.
Hello.
Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Liz, I'll say it again then. Liz Sensintaffar, who is director of Woodhaven.
Marketing. I do
marketing director at Woodhaven. And last year at this time, you were on talking about the groundbreaking ceremony for the Aging in Place apartments. Now you're here today to talk about the Aging in Place apartments grand opening, right?
Yeah. 13 months ago, we were here talking to you and your audience about the groundbreaking and ground blessing ceremony. And here we are, a couple of days away from the grand opening.
Yeah. So tell me about the grand opening. It's going to be when? Friday?
Friday, July 28th is when it's going to be.
And what's going to happen?
It starts at 4 p.m. We will have the building open so people can come in and take a tour and see how great the facilities are.
So when people come to the Aging in Place apartments, what's special about them?
What's special about them is that they are completely accessible. So as the people that live there age and their mobility needs change, they won't need to make renovations to make it, to take a shower, for example.
So everything is set ahead of time, whether you need it or not at
Yep.
this point. The Aging in Place apartments are all accessible.
Yep, so they have wider doorways, so if someday they need to use a wheelchair, they don't have to make any modifications. It's already set up so that they can use it as they age.
And where are the apartments located?
They are on Green Meadows Circle, but we're having people park at 301 West Green Meadows, which is where Rockbridge Christian Church is.
For maybe some people are new to our area, explain what Woodhaven is and how long Woodhaven has been a part of our community.
Sure. Woodhaven is an organization that serves adults with developmental disabilities. We have been in Columbia for 53 years, May 1st. And we empower people with developmental disabilities to live in their own homes and be active and engaged members of the community.
You have been a part of the community for 53 years. That's astounding. And I think that you may still have one or two of the original people that came to Woodhaven still with you?
Yep, we served the first student who was enrolled in our services back in 1964 today. His name's Van.
Yeah, and the thing is, you really are a very important part of the community. If folks would like to come out and take a look around, can they do that?
Yeah. They can come out to view the Age in Place apartments at our grand opening. They'll be able to tour and meet some of the people that live there and learn more about their lives.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you do go out and you meet the people that live there, be prepared to be loved. Be prepared to be loved, because your group of people are some of the most loving, tender-hearted folks that I have ever met in my life.
Some of them, yeah.
Yes, they are.
Not all of them. Some of them.
I would say the majority of them are tender, loving people that want to hug you, and they'll be happy to see you. So the date, it's the Aging in Place Apartment Celebration at Woodhaven. The grand opening is Friday, July the 28th, 4 to 5 p.m., and you're going to have refreshments?
Yes, there will be food and plenty of water.
Okay,
So that
food and
no one
plenty
will
of
get
water,
heat stroke.
so you don't have to worry about heat strokes there, and you got air conditioning.
Well, and so the ceremony is set to be outside, but if it is too hot, we will be inside Rockbridge Christian Church.
Okay.
So that
all right.
no one will
So
overheat.
you don't have to worry at all. And where do you want people to park?
At Rockbridge Christian Church.
Just park at the Rockbridge Christian Church
Yep.
and walk over
Yep.
to the AG. Thank you so much for coming by. Pleasure having you here. And best of luck with the grand opening on Friday, July the 28th. All right. Tomorrow we've got native plants, and we'll tell you about the Phoenix Health Program. Something you'd like to hear or see, drop me an email. That's pepperpmissouri.edu. Bye-bye.